Howdy, I'm Keely Knutsony.
Howdy, I'm Austin Medeksho.
And Austin does not fear death. So, where does this unusual response, as most people are afraid of death and dying, stem from? Is there a religious, philosophical, social, or scientific idea, perspective, or concept that has influenced your views of death?
I'm not religious, so it's not related to that. Unless there's some lack of religion that's influencing it that I don't know. But I'm comfortable with the idea of death because of, or if I have to guess, I would say it's my exposure to near-death experience, as well as family death or like relatives, friends passing. I've made my peace with knowing that as long as I'm living my best life and I'm doing what I hope to do, no matter what I ultimately end up getting done, whether I die tomorrow or in 20 years, I know I'm going to be doing the same thing or working towards the same end goal. And I know that as long as I die without having regrets, without saying I wish I would have done something, then that's a life I'm happy to have lived. So whenever it ends, that's out of my control.
Interesting. How does your lack of fear affect your perspective on life interactions?
Prior, I think it led me to being more reckless than I should have. I think I have a more healthy respect for death. Not a fear of it, but a respect for, even though if my life ends, I'm still happy with what I have done, I would still like it to last as long as possible. Yeah.
Nice. How does your lack of fear affect your relationships with others?
I don't know. It doesn't tend to often. I notice that a lot of times with new people I meet, I have a very different outlook than those I'm meeting or trying to be friends with. And that tends to lead to some interesting conversations with them that I think helps me make better friends or choose better friends, because if they've got a significantly different outlook, not that that's bad, but if they've got a very different outlook, sometimes it can make for weird or awkward dynamics in relationships. I don't know. And it helps get deeper conversations going a bit quicker. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's fair. So, it's like you mentioned that you've like had exposure to like near-death experiences, your family death, like relatives, friends, etc. So was it like after the first one that you were like had the healthy like respect for death, or was it like multiple that like you felt?
It was multiple. It was multiple. Yeah.
Well,
I think I don't think it was like any one specific one that like changed my outlook, but just kind of a gradual, each time it happened, it was interview. Sorry. But each time it was just a bit more of a respect, and I just thought on it more and more, and I think that compounded how I think and feel.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.